It's at the end of the day, and I'm tired. Good morning, mob family. This year I am purposing to do whatever I can to shove as much money as I can towards debt payment. I'm also sending one of my boys off on a trip to DC with school, so that's quite a chunk of change. So I'm trying to do some planning and scheduling payments and stuff and trying to spread it out, so when the payments come, I'm not like, oh no, I don't have the money that I need. Also, with that, if you wanted to help my son out, I would really greatly appreciate that. There's actually a way for you to donate to his trip. I will leave the link below. So lately I have been on a personal mission to improve my life. Health, because now the doctor says that I have high blood pressure. I'm on high blood pressure meds. I need to lose 70 pounds, which is not an easy thing to do. So, started last month. I actually lost 9 pounds. Yay! So, I am just very determined this year to have a great year and be better at planning ahead with the stuff that's expected. I have been watching a YouTuber, Wendy Valencia. I'll leave the link below also. And she's just super encouraging. She has a lot of debt. And their family is on this path to pay off. I think she said it was like $300,000. Okay, so my debt is not that much. But for me, it's always been this revolving $10,000 of debt that I constantly get into because I don't plan ahead right. So I have listened to Dave Ramsey for years. I like his plan. I think it's a very simple plan. I can never get past baby step 1. So every time I get past baby step 1 and I start knocking down that debt, I always forget that I need to plan in my budget future expenses that I know are coming up. So I just shove all of my money towards debt, and then I'm like, oh, I gotta pay school fees and uniforms and school supplies, and I have no money. So I put it on the credit card, and I'm like, oh, I'll just pay this off, next month. And then, it's like $500, $1,000 later with 3 kids. And I'm like, wait, I can't pay that next month. So I will get down, I'll get down to like $5,000. And then it's like, oh, well, I'll put this on the credit card. And I'm like, well, I really need this. I'll just put this on the credit card. And it's like snowball effect until like it gets back up to 10. And I'm like, how did this happen? Like, how did I do this to myself? So this year I am putting money aside for that trip. I am putting money aside for the school expenses. And I am paying minimums on the account, the credit cards, and I have one credit card. And until I have that cushion that will get me through and prevent me from charging up any more debt. So with that being said, the point of this blog was, so she had a vlog, a debt payoff challenge, where she was challenged frivolous spending. She would put the exact amount that she spent frivolously this month to debt. So she would match her frivolous spending with a debt payoff in addition to what she pays off. And I was like, oh, that's a really good idea. I don't know if I could do that. I don't really frivolously spend. The only thing I spend on that isn't like needed is my children. When they go, Mom, can I have this? Mom, can I have that? Oh, I would like this. I would like that. Oh, could you get and then they catch me at the weak moment when it's at the end of the day and I'm tired and I've done my work and I've helped them with homework and we've done dinner and we've picked up and I probably did a little laundry or helped someone get something together, or I'm working again at night, not paying attention to what they're saying. They're like, Mom, I really want this. I really want this. Could you get this for me? And I'm like, put it in the Amazon cart. Just put it in the Amazon cart and I'll look at it later. And then they come back to me in 10 minutes and they're like, but Mom, I really want this. This is like the coolest thing ever. Or it's clothing. That one of mine is always wanting clothing. And so, but I really need this. So he gets me at a weak moment and I'm like, fine, just buy it. And then I'm like, why did I just say that? Because I'm tired, I'm trying to work, and you're bugging me. So I'll get it for you so you'll leave me alone. Why? Why do I let them do this to me? So, my challenge this month to myself, kind of going along with her financial challenge, is any money that I spend on my kids when they bug me for something they don't really need. Now, if it's a need, I will get it for them. But if it's this, I want, and they don't really need it, then I am going to put that amount towards debt. Also, because I'm trying to lose weight and save money, if I spend money eating out at fast food, I will put that money towards debt. So yesterday, I had a bad day. I had to do a fasting lab work, and we were out of milk, and we were out of bananas, and I didn't want to make my shake with water, and I was about 15 minutes away from home, and I was starting to feel like I was really hungry, and, you know, just that weak moment where you're like, oh my gosh, if I have to walk through the grocery and check out, I might pass out. So I drove through McDonald's and I got a small, but albeit caramel frappe and a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. No. So the money that I spent on that is in a little line on my Quicken that says extra debt payment. It should say, you're stupid, now you got to pay more debt. So, I am going to challenge you. Not with anything specific, but find one thing in your finances that you need to improve. Just one. It could be as small as saving $5 per paycheck towards Christmas. So when Christmas comes, you're not, well, I don't have any money. So, and so my plan is, if my son gets any part of his trip paid for by other people helping us out, I will take the money that I am setting aside for that, and I will spread it out between Christmas and debt payment. So I will have a Christmas fund this year, and the rest of it, I haven't decided how much we're going to spend on Christmas. So I will decide whether it's like 500, 800, for a family of 8. So, and then whatever I don't use come Christmas of that money, then I will put the remainder of that towards debt at the end of the year. So I kind of have this plan. So you could actually help me pay off my debt by helping fund my son's trip, and you will be investing in his future, and he will be going to DC and learning about our country's history and all the wonderful things, seeing the Lincoln Memorial and the Smithsonian and just everything that a kid should experience in their life. and I wish I could go with him, but there is no way I could afford both of us going. I will leave you with this. Think on it. Post in the comments. Are you saving up for anything? How are you doing on your finances? Is there something you need to improve? Did I help encourage you to do something different? Because really, I feel like y'all are my friends and family, and so I want to help y'all in y'all's lives as much as I can. And your comments encourage me to keep going and doing what I'm doing. And I appreciate that, because sometimes it's very discouraging when you look at the balance in your checkbook and you're like, let me know what it is you're going to do. Y'all might give me some ideas for, if later on this year, next year, whatever. I am all about improving my finances and getting on track and stop living paycheck to paycheck and enjoying life. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, or if you've watched me for a while and you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, because you want to get those notifications. And don't forget to click that little ringy bell so that you can get the notifications. And here's a video. You might want to watch this one. And this is one that YouTube recommends. So, y'all have a great day and be awesome. Oh my goodness, this hair. Pardon me, I'm drinking my breakfast.